Hi, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and here we are for my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start as usual with the euro dollar, that, as we can see, was very close to the trial to go above a price of 1.08. Let's say the market at the end was rejected, and after one or two sessions where the market was down very close to 1.06, there was a rebound again, and we are very close 1.074. Let's see if there will be any choice to go above that level, especially in this week where we have the ECB meeting that will probably tell us more about the policy that Mrs. Lagarde will announce, even if let's say, no changes are expected for the interest rates at the moment. So let's say let's switch a little bit after to the yield that is doing really good, and the market is really going down here, so that the yield is around 2.95. So again, very close to the level of 3%. We have seen in the past that when the level was close to 3%, there were some money flowing out from the, let's say, stocks and going to bonds. Let's see if it will happen even this time. This is why do I say let's see? Because what happened on Friday was that due to a very good payrolls that we have seen, let's say the stocks market were sold because they expected the tightening by the Federal Reserve to be more aggressive, and that's why they escaped from stocks. And let's say they will probably even expect that more higher yields would attract investors in bonds. So this is an explanation for the movement that we have seen recently on Friday on the stocks market. So let's say that we can switch immediately after to the commodities, and for sure very important is the price of the crude oil, very close to 120. This is because let's say the Chinese market is really growing up again. Probably they are stopping some lockdown, and so on one way we can expect the shortage to go down. I mean, this stop and go and this bottleneck maybe will be less relevant in the economy. On the other side, they will increase a lot, let's say, the need of oil. So that's why the market are betting on another spike of the oil that right now is very close to 120. This is quite important. Another important commodity is the gold, but the gold is more or less in the middle of a river, because on one way we have the top, that is the record high of 2080, and on the other side there's the bottom after the COVID. We have never seen the gold below 1680 after the COVID. And where's the market right now? Exactly in the middle. So the market is in the middle, ready to go above that level or below this one in case, let's say, there will be something interesting happening. In the meantime, let's say staying in the middle is the best activity. So that's why the market is around there. And let's see also how the stocks indices are doing. Let's start with Europe, where we have a DAX that is in the attempt to do for a trial to see if there will be any choice to go again above a price of 14,800. That is the more relevant resistance that it can find on its way. Similar situation we have on the stock 50, where the relevant prices are here 3,900, but especially 4,000. 4,000 is really a relevant resistance that we have seen here, more or less. This is around this level. So let's see if the market will be able to go above this price. For sure, for a long time we have seen a downtrend line here that was recently violated, and someone can also assume that this one can be a very small head and shoulder, and maybe reverse, obviously, head and shoulder, and maybe we have an opportunity to see prices above that level. Let's switch immediately after to the US indices, where we have the Russell. The Russell is in the struggle, let's say, to come back above a relevant price of 1,900. In case of it will be back in the range that went through for the first part of this year. Okay, relevant level here are 1,900, 2,100, 2,350. These are more or less the level that the market is really doing and providing. Don't forget that here we have also a dynamic downtrend line that will offer a strong resistance if the market will apply to that level. That could, in this moment, be similar to this intermediate static resistance. So let's see what is going to happen. And let's finalize this situation looking at the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. There was a reaction from the S&P 500. Right now, the market is in the middle of the river, even here, because we are in between prices that goes from 4,100 to 4,200, in my opinion. All this area is, in my opinion, an area of congestion of prices. So let's see what is going to happen. And a very similar situation we have on the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq, let's say, have to dramatically move above the price of 14,000 to change the actual situation. Otherwise, it will be quite difficult to go and continue this recovery that we have seen. Is this the main question is this a recovery? Was this a market turning point, or this is a let's say rally in a bear market? So this is obviously the main question. In my opinion, the second opportunity could be more relevant, especially if the Fed will increase its tightening, so policy, obviously. So this is something that I expect from all the data that we have seen, but particularly will be relevant on Friday with CPI that will tell us the real story about inflation. So this is a very important week. We have the European Central Bank and the CPI on Friday that will tell us more about this story. Thank you very much for being here with me. This is Davide Biocchi from Italy. See you soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.